It's your boy Chain Swing Shop. And just like the title say, doing the quick review of Big Tennessee the mixtape. The most selling mixtape that I had back in 2020 when I was selling the hard copies of Big Tennessee. I will show y'all an original copy of Big Tennessee, the hard copy. But I never had a personal original mixtape of it. I sold every tape that I had. I never had a personal original copy of Big Tennessee, the mixtape. I only got the album covers and the picture frame. So I'm able to show y'all the hard copy of Big Tennessee, the original hard copies, because I never had one for myself. I sold every last hard copy I had. The only hard copies I got up here is West Tennessee, the first mixtape that I ever dropped in Minnesota. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, shit, you know, you just don't know Chain Swing. But I also have an original copy of Emperor of Jackson, or Emperors of Jackson. You know, basically saying everybody in Jackson's an emperor in their own way, a king. You know, all the hip hop artists is in Jackson, Tennessee, where I'm from, but we in Minnesota right now. You know. But yeah, man, I'm doing a review of the mixtape Big Tennessee, my most selling mixtape, you know, selling the most hard copies. I sold over 200 copies on the street in Frogtown in Minnesota. If anybody remember me, you know, back when I was selling the tapes out the trunk, you know, underground legend, you know. But today we're gonna be doing a review of over the mixtape. You know, we got the first song that was on the mixtape called Deep on the East. You know, anybody that knows me personally, family and friends, you know, they know I was born and raised born and raised most of my life in East Jackson. That's where I'm from, East Jackson. Lane College, Lincoln Court, Parkway East. Parkway East wasn't built until later on, you know. But yeah, right across the street from Lincoln Court. So yeah, Deep on the East, that's the first song on the mixtape. And it's basically just a repetitive chorus of that one song by Tommy Wright III. It's a Tommy Wright III sample. You know, I really don't like sampling big major hits, you know, from major artists. You know, he an underground rapper, but he a bigger underground rapper than I am. You know, he been doing this shit for a long ass time, so he a bigger underground rapper than I am. He's known across the world, you know, for the people that know him and his little fan base that he got. He's known across the world. But anyway, enough about that. You know, it's a sample of his song from Meet Your Maker. And I sampled it, you know. I used the sample of the song. You know, I really don't like sampling big major hits, like I said. Only reason that it was sampled is because he's a Tennessee artist from Memphis, Tennessee. You know, since I'm from Jackson, an hour away. You know, we only just an hour away. Hour and 30 minutes to be exact. You know, I thought that I would sample that song because, you know, I feel like I can relate to it a little bit, relate to the lyrics and the type of song that it is, because since we're from the same place, you know what I'm saying? So I sampled a lot of I used a lot of 3-6 samples too, a lot of Tommy Wright III samples, 10 Wanted Men. If y'all know 10 Wanted Men, they was rapping with Tommy Wright III also. But I use a lot of Memphis samples in my music, you know, because I feel like I can relate to the lyrics. You know, it's Tennessee shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm from Jackson, so I use a lot of the Memphis samples in my music, a lot of sample beats and stuff. So that's the first track that we got is a sample from Tommy Wright the Third. The song is called Deep on the East. And then we got track 2, which is basically called Now I'm High, which is also another sample, coming from Playa Fly. And basically Now I'm High. That one song that they did with 3 6 Mafia, Now I'm High. That's the sample. I got a little bars on there, you know what I'm saying? I got a little verse on there after the sample, of course, with me actually rapping. This is the time where my rap skills started to develop, because anybody that listened to my early mixtapes and my early songs, you'll know that a lot of them wasn't really that good. I really wasn't big on lyrics, I was just a kid rapping. You know what I'm saying? We used to rap in the shack. I never would have thought that I would sell mixtapes, people that actually like my music. I never thought that I'd be doing shows and performing, but it's all good, it's just growth. You grow older, you learn the business, and you learn how to do it independently, and you start working on your craft more. You have more time to work on your craft. Because anybody that know me, like I said, my early stuff, know that I really couldn't rap like that. I really wasn't a rapper at first. It's not something that I've been doing all my life. Like, I didn't start rapping and dropping tapes until I didn't start trying to rap until 13 years old. I was 13 years old when I first tried to rap. Still remember my first bars. This your boy Lil Chain, nigga, I'm that guy. I rap about the truth, nigga, that's no lie. And I can't really remember the rest of the song, but it's, that's some of my early bars. That's my first ever wrote song lyrics that I ever wrote in my whole life. But after that, shoot, I got me a cell phone, because my mom wouldn't allow me to have a cell phone back then until I was old enough. I got my first cell phone at 14 years old, and I started recording from there, voice recording on my phone, and I had my speaker, my Bluetooth speaker, or we would have like a drum in my room. I don't have any of my recordings from when I was 14, back when I used to record, when I very, very, very first started getting serious about recording. When nobody let me in studios, didn't nobody want to fuck with me, didn't nobody want to give me your boy a chance at first. Everybody laughed at me, picked at me, but I didn't make no excuse. I made a way, and I started recording music on my own using YouTube beats, freestyling we used to freestyle to old Gucci Mane tapes and, instrumentals that they used to freestyle to on hood affairs. We started freestyling to some of the same beats, just messing around, tape recording ourselves with a Bluetooth speaker in the backyard in the shack somewhere. Shoot, that's how we started out. And then, later on, 15 years old, it started to get a little bit more advanced. I started to get a little bit more crafty with recording myself with just my cell phone and a Bluetooth speaker, voice recording myself in the backyard. I started to get better and better at it. Some songs would turn out clear and worth playing and listening to, and some songs was that had that little static, you really can't hear shit, hurt your ears. Every time you try to listen to it and play it, it hurts your ears. It's like, turn that shit off. But as I kept going, I kept believing in myself. I never let nobody try to pull me down. Never let nobody hold me back from what I was trying to do. Never let nobody tell me that I was whack, even though people were saying it. I tuned them out and still be trying to do what I'm doing instead of just sitting back listening and letting people hold me down. I was steady pushing and putting tapes out. So, but 16 is when I dropped my very, 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 very first mixtape. which was called it was around Halloween, so I was doing the whole horrorcore thing. I've been rapping that way even before I started really getting influenced by 3-6 and Memphis rap. Way before then, I was already doing some hardcore, dark horrorcore type of music, you know. Well, not really lyrically, but rapping the dark beats. You know what I'm saying? Hardcore beats, dark kind of beats. I was already rapping to them type of beats even way back then. So I decided to drop a mixtape called Halloween mixtape. That was the very first Halloween mixtape. I think I still got the album cover to that. And then so on, so on, so on. If you ever followed me or stay tuned even way back then, shoot, family and friends, they know I used to try to rap in the backyard in Jackson, Tennessee. They already know about all my old tapes, Halloween mixtape. Then you had Halloween mixtape 2, 3, 4, and then it went all the way up to 8. I dropped Halloween mixtape 8 later on when I was damn near grown, 22. 20, 21. But yeah, I dropped them early mixtapes, and then later on, came around to getting hooked up in Minnesota. I moved to Minnesota at 23, getting hooked up here to actually recording in the professional studio. You got to a point to recording in a professional studio. Somebody finally gave me a chance. They heard my music. I was playing Real G's Move in Silence. That's when I met Level. After I got done recording in a professional studio, I recorded a couple of hits, using YouTube beats as usual. And then I recorded Real G's Move in Silence. This is when I was working at Burger King, and I had Level Millie hearing my song, Real G's Move in Silence. Real G's Move in Silence. And he was fucking with the song. He was like, "Who is that? That's you rapping, bro? Oh, that joint go hard." Then he let me know that he do beats. That's how I got hooked in with Level. And then it was all set in stone from there. I started meeting other underground artists that was also liking my music, started going to shows, getting hooked up and learning Minnesota with Level. He put me on the underground scene, so shout out to Level, even though we don't work no more together, but still shout out to him, because if it wasn't from that moment right there, then I probably wouldn't have been a little bit known in Minnesota on the underground scene, rapping, getting to know other artists and other people in Minnesota that's out here doing their thing, getting money, stacking up their bread. They out here, hustling and dropping tapes and doing shows and getting their name out. So if it wasn't for Level, I never would have been on this scene, as far as doing music, I still probably would have been out here, hoping that somebody would give me a chance in the studio, but with nobody fucking with me. The motherfuckers was hating. They didn't want to give me a chance to in room to grow. McNally had got tore down. We had this place called the Sky Zone that I used to go to, being homeless and all, because I was homeless for the longest period of time. So other than going to record there, that was the only time that I could record. But what I needed was original beats, and Level Millie, he plugged me in with that. I tell him a sound that I had in my head and my mind, and then he would make it come to life. and we would work from there. You know, that's when I wanted to drop my first mixtape, my very first mixtape, my very first professional sounding mixtape. You know, you can hear my voice. It ain't, you know, I ain't just in the backyard no more with a speaker and a phone recording, voice recording no more. You know, I'm actually recording a mixtape. You know, that's when I dropped my first mixtape. At first, I was gonna drop Southern Gentleman, which was gonna be jazz type of rap, jazz rap. You know, cause that's my style. You know, I figured like I'm not no gangster, I'm not no killer, I ain't no, you know, street dude, no hardcore street dude. I done dealt in the streets, but I ain't no hardcore street gangster or nothing like that. I ain't claiming to be, and I don't want to be. So I came up with my own rap style, which was the gentleman, the Southern Gentleman. You know, I'm from the South. You know, we got manners. You know, we got hospitality. So you know, Southern Gentleman. You know, that's when I came out with the Southern Gentleman mixtape idea. Once that didn't work out, that's when I dropped the whole West Tennessee thing. You know what I'm saying? I had a specific sound. You know, some of the songs is hardcore still, you know, like my early stuff. And then, you know, rapping into a lot of Memphis samples. You know, I rap off a lot of Memphis samples, you know. Like that Married to the Money song. Sampled by the sample was by Project Pat. You know, it was a Project Pat sample. That's one of my favorite old songs, my early mixtapes when I first moved to Minnesota and started doing my thing. You know, I like Married to the Money. You know, it motivated me to get this money. You know, but later on, the mixtape went from being Southern Gentleman because I wanted to push it back. Because I wanted Southern Gentleman to be all original. No samples, no nothing. So we ended up dropping the West Tennessee album. West Tennessee came and dropped. It was mostly original beats, but a lot of the songs didn't get dropped. A lot of the songs I'm still working on to this day, getting worked on and trying to professionalize them and get them sounding right and mixed right and saying the right things, because I want my music to be heard a certain way. I want my music to sound just like the industry music, so we can give y'all some good underground sound. You know, enough with the pure raw uncut, you know, staticky, can't barely hear my voice rapping stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was the old me. That was back in the days. It's time to show growth within my rap, give y'all some good product that y'all can listen to and that y'all can hear clearly. And then we took it in the second mixtape. That's when I really started to get my style, because I was listening to a lot of 3 6, a lot of Lord Infamous. Listening to Lord Infamous taught me how to rap fast. You know, it taught me how to put bars together and how to rap fast. And you know, I did the New World Order mixtape from Jackson to Memphis because I was listening to a lot of 3 6. I could feel myself getting away from my roots and where I was from. You know, I was starting to sound not like a Tennessee nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess because I moved up here, moved up to Minnesota, so I wanted to take it back to my roots. That's when I dropped the mixtape, New World Order from Jackson to Memphis. Because this is a new world order that we created. And we, you know, we bringing Jackson and Memphis together. You know what I'm saying? So we taking it from Jackson to Memphis. You know, we making a connection around here. It's a new world order. We getting shit in order. You know what I'm saying? Getting shit in order. New world order. It's a new world order going on. From Jackson to Memphis. A connection. We need to stick together anyway. But That's when I came out with that mixtape. Then later on, Emperor Jackson Level helped me produce a couple of tracks. But most of the songs on Emperor Jackson, the first part, was produced by me. I produced most of the mixtape by myself. That's when I started kind of going solo. You know, Level had produced a few tracks, but me and him kind of started not working that much. You know, I started investing into my own self, bought me a computer, bought me a mic, you know, found me some little programs on the internet, surfed the internet all night by myself in here. And then I would stay up all night producing and playing with the instruments, and because I always been in the instruments growing up, even way before the rap, you know, but I never thought about sitting there and making my own beat on the laptop, you know, playing with the keys on the laptop and pressing, clicking this and playing it like an actual piano. Once I learned that it was that easy, shit, I started producing some beats myself. You know, the quality again on Emperor Jackson wasn't that good, because I was recording it with my own equipment, you know, so it kind of took me a step back to the rapping in the backyard thing, because my voice was distorted. You couldn't hardly hear what I was saying. The beat was good. The beats was good, produced by me, but they was a little bit off beat. I couldn't get the beats to hit right, hit the notes right, and get it to sounding clear enough. So I did the best I could and dropped the tape anyway, just like it was. You know what I'm saying? Family and friends, they liked it. You know, they shared it. You know, even though the songs and the stuff didn't make much sense. It wasn't that good. But I dropped the mixtape anyway, just to showcase my talent that I can produce beats. I'm learning how to put words together, learning how to rap. You know, I'm starting to get better and better as I go. You know, it's getting to the point where I've been rapping since I was 13 and I'm starting to grow. I'm underground legend at this point, and people started to know me. That's when I started getting really on the scene. The New World Order mixtape, the West Tennessee, and the Emperors of Jackson, part 1. That's when I really started to get on the underground scene. I started to know other underground rappers. Motherfuckers started to respect me and where I'm from. A lot of people started to give me, you know, praise for my music. They started to like my music as I was working and growing and developing skills and stuff. And so later on, I dropped the Big Tennessee mixtape, which we about to get ready to listen to here right now, just so we can go and review of us a few songs that I had did back then. So yeah, just stick with me. Check your boy out. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, if y'all like the music or not. And we about to get this jump started. So we got Deep on the East first. Then we gonna have Now I'm High. Then we got the video with me and Tatiana, Jocelyn doing the song 1, 2, 3. It's Chain. You know, I snapped on this song. You know, pulled up in the A. That's when I went to Atlanta. Was going crazy in Atlanta. Turned up in Atlanta. You know, we got to smoke some gas. I don't know which one I'm about to get ready to do now. Smoke some gas. I've been thugging. You know, you got my boy Tato on there, my cousin Tato. Shout out to Tato, part of MMR Clique. Tatiana, you know, hanging with MMR Clique. You know, part of the team, Mastermind Radio. Spitting crazy flows. Coming in 2024, and we still knocking down doors. You ain't know? And we got Motivation, one of my favorite songs that's, you know, I'm getting me rapping fast. You know, I'm cold at that rapping fast shit, boy. You know, motherfuckers in the crowd like it when I do that shit, when I'm performing. I like it when I rap fast. But yeah, I ain't gonna keep talking y'all head off. We're gonna get to the music. Let me know what y'all think about the Big Tennessee album, mixtape, whatever you wanna call it. You know, comment down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Let's get this junk crunk, man.
Cranking up the ride, fitting it all out on the east side. I roll up so rebels like us to get hot off the spit. So when we get the cabin, we won't have no feeling when we kill. And my project tips on back to group of homicides. And my project tips on back to group of homicides. And my project tips on back to group of homicides. And my project tips on back to group of homicides. And my project tips on back to group of homicides.
Now I'm hot, really hot. Tell me what you gonna do. Cooking the two since we having at you. You thought it was cool, now it's over for you. Call us and we ready for you. Can't even fuck with a bitch on me. Make a low money, you get the receipts. You should've known better than fuck up the east. All that talk make it convoluted. My just off of me, this is the conclusion. James in the town is where I've been rooted. The combination of choppers and Uzi. You play with us out and we coming to school. Your girl left with me cause she know you a loser. Try to play hard and we put in your heart. And I'm so very glad I'm here. We coming so deep, it's them Tennessee boys. We come with you know we ain't playing no games. And go to your face, you changing your mind. I'm stopping your waist if you get out of line. We fucking the club and then hanging up here. We not killing them because I'm killing it. Get a jack, clutch on my nose. These niggas is all we got. You say you got that, I'm matching your energy. Sounds like a gun sound more like a symphony. I get more days as the gun just start hitting me. Living to talk, so leave me alone. I'm playing with some kids, cause nigga I'm broke. When I get it on, I'm start calling my phone. They stop in the club and they playing my phone. Trice white shout.
Trice white and yeah, bitch.
one. Shout it. And you know how we coming up in this bitch. Knocking doors down in all 2020. Jackson 10, Minnesota. Stand up. We in this bitch. Now this is one of my songs off the album. One of my favorite songs off the whole album. Just one shot. Yeah. Early morning, I'm a good, can't afford to waste no time. Money always on my mind, my other man gon' falling under pressure. That I'm back up, now that Jackson 10 is on the rise. Knocking down doors, coming to the party, always live. Started on the east side, this time them young niggas right here, right. Shit on me every time I'm trying to reach what I desire. We got the time, I no longer will I be denied. Had a lot of trouble, time to bring my past, I really cried. Just survive, making sure I get my ears and put me down. They don't want me to win. I'm keeping my shit. I would never get in. Constantly working, getting in. They thought I was gonna I'm back here again. Running these sex on my face. They talking this shit, but I know they gon' hate. I'm for real, I can't fuck with your face. Putting the bars to some of these stars. We come with a bill, you know who we are. No way to be with the champion boy. Sucking and shooting and coaching the toys. Coming so reason to put in the war. Just one shot. Now I'm coming up in this bitch. I'm a total. Talking on the toes on my ass. You know it's like every day you gotta stay motivated to get this cake. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to get rich one day. The sky's the limit. Fuck out of here. We gon' flex the limit. Just one star.
Sky's the limit, put a hater in their feelings. Know they what they gonna feel me. Killing the hustle, but my name's about to vote. Gotta watch out for the vultures. When it come to weight, I hold back. They piss on me, but they strap. Hold on, bro, what's that click on your phone? Gotta go, cause I feel like your shit tap. I can cross the state lines with the cat. Cause this ain't considered saran wrap. He gon' flex in the front, make his way to the back. Cause this ain't no regular kitty cat. Yeah, this ain't your wedding, no switches back. So no money, the long way, I come with cash. But this is crazy. I'm counting like you, so I make it laugh. Oh yeah, it's six. Niggas with me in the total bliss. Five, that bitches in my stable, I'm a pimp. One, I'm so pussy nigga that ever try me. I'ma have to do one solid. 6'5" boy, coach, streets, they frosty, nigga. I don't know about you, but I gotta do it. If you ain't got the whole thing, nigga, just forget it. Them boys ain't talking bird watching when they mission pictures. Tatiana Joplin, I'm the empress, raised to be the junior bitch. Yeah, you already know what the fuck it is. Tatiana Joplin, and it's a rap, and it's a capital. If I run this show, baby, you taking over everything this year. Yeah, hey!
Knocking doors down all summer. Turn this shit the fuck up. Jackson ain't shouting up in this bitch. Never leave that house without your gun. Load the Hollywood sister had them boys on the run. So, always lay back and play it cool. Let them make his move, it's a part of the rule. 3, this one got me rolling up weed. Keep your family close, cause they're the main ones you need. 4, coming through and knocking down doors. Rocking up the stage, yeah, soon to be stars. 5, a young nigga on cloud 9. On the east side, that's where it's always live. 6, another hit coming off the whip. Smooth on the beat, just like my nigga Bill. 7, situation get kinda heavy. All in the club, yeah, you know we in here regular. 8, my name always in the shade. Always keep it real, ain't no need to be fake. It's your boy Chase on the shot. This is how we coming all 2020.
Well done.
This is Trey White, back on my radio in this bitch. And you already know how I'm coming up in this show. We knocking doors down. All the stuff, all the things. Turn up. OG, already, whatever the fuck you need. Say they need some gas and I'm not that hard to reach. As I slide on the east, the contest on the grease. I'm smoking and fighting and bringing the heat as we ride down on your street. If it would it be if you coming with beef, stacking my cheese and dodging police. That 40 and ain't no phone reach the Sheba, the reefer. Smoke over ass while I chew a cootie. What do you need in the comes to Tiva? Can't roll the blunt when I allow me to teach ya. The kush, we burn. Go to the party, it's turn. I'm stuck, the club. Rockin' this thing that's your love. I need a plug. Searching and looking for bud. Exotic, OG. Now I just need me a sweet. We hit the streets. Two bad bitches rockin' with me. We all are live. They like me in my ride. Where we gon' slide. I got me a place in mind. We went to the tail. Chillin' and smoking a bed. Shine Swank.
That's when you and our 50/50 partners, we built something in solar. That doesn't mean we work for someone, they let you believe that. So then what happened was, basically when I'm
I just pulled up in the
Shine White shouting. And you already know how we coming up in this bitch. Told y'all we dropping number jewels all 2020. Shine White.
take my own self
That's already in this bitch.
underground ninja shit.
All the way live up in this man. I just pulled up I just pulled up in that A. 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 I just pulled up up in the A. Marriott is where I lay. Smoking on the blunt and say, oops, I meant to say side. Man, it got me super high. Feel like I can touch the sky. A couple bitches about to slide. They like me and they dig my ride. Go ahead and hop inside. Baby, I'm from Tennessee. Come through and party with me. Smoking, drinking in the sea. Tryna find out where they eat. Can't wait to see how they be, how they operate they streets. Man, who got the best of cheese? Saturday they got it jumping. Gucci man is what I'm bumping. Probably link up with my cousin. See who got some hoes or something. Everett in the city, bucket smoking weed and double cup. Fresh as fuck is how I'm coming. Yeah, we got the city jumping. I just pulled up in the A. 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 Coming straight from the J. And my way straight to the A. We need a plug right away. Light it up and take a taste. Say you got that fruity smell. This the third blunt that I face. Find a little bad bitch. Big booty, small waist. Damn, I'm starting to love that. I see a thick bitch every day. Asian bitch, Spanish bitch. I could go either way. Know I'm up in Gucci State. I gotta have a lemonade. Deep Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm up very late. Smoking kush, back to back. Damn, I can't feel my face. Knowing it's across state. They bucking wild in the A. Get you guns in the A. Let's have fun in the A. Where the bitches in the A. I just pulled up 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 in the A. Swine. I just pulled up in Atlanta, nigga. Jackson 10. And this bitch all the way turned up. And we shut this shot. Yeah. Gang, 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 out. Bitch, motherfucker know what's going on. Yeah. Tell me what's on free KO, man. Freestyle, man. I got me a bag and I get twice. I'm gonna beat with my pipe. If you talk to me, so you know it's nice. Yeah, I'ma have to take this fight. I got game to get you with us. Let me tell you, you know what's fresh. I put you on that bitch. You tryna fuck on that bitch. I been sitting here for around my bag. You know I'm too low with the steel. They talk on me, calling my name. You know I can get it. I fuck with you like that bitch. You know I pull up on the east with the heat. I pull up on the west. Put that thing to your chest. I used to be like a pants. Push a perfect lights. In my image, you know I put pipes in your brain. And come on, you get me this night. I don't know, take low, put his ass on a bloody flow. I got money, that's for sure, though. I'ma have to keep a nigga dope. I'ma have to keep it on the floor, just for the dope, yeah, that's for sure. I'm with it, I put you in. She love it, I ride through your city and pull in your street. Then Henny and 40 not far from my reach. I clutch on the gas as I give me a bag. I'm moving too fast when it comes to that cash. You need a mistake, so I pull around back. Heavy artillery, prepare for attack. Got different flavors when it comes to that drink. I am the prince when it comes to that jack. Got a new bitch and she feeding me grapes. Big booty bitch, but she's small by the waist. I'm feeling like type that she giving her a taste. Sorry, little bitch, I just meet with your face. Worried about her and I'll be replaced. Clutching the wheel as I swerve on that bait. I am a legend, come check out my tapes. I grind that bitch and I'm up out the waist. Chase Wayne Shout. And you already know how we coming. Dropping jewels out 2020. Big Tennessee up in this bitch. Train. Swine. They callin' on my phone, they callin' on my phone. They callin' on my phone, they callin' on my phone. What you want? Where you at? We got to put you on. They callin' on my phone, they callin' on my phone. They callin' on my phone, they callin' on my phone. What you want? A couple of grams of strong. Where you at? We got to put you on. See your location, we putting you on. Everyone love it, I keep you so strong. They smelling like gas and I keep and I charm. We take the puff and they fuck up your lungs. I'm feeling the thirst, so I touch on the gun. Holy Ghost send me, I'm speaking in tongues. Get in the studio, killing the song. Chasing the time and I'm putting it on. Friends that will always be having them stuck. Up in the club and they turning it up. Top of that shit, you're gonna get rushed. Blowing my phone just up front. What is the flavor? Strawberry punch. Sometimes it's out, they eating it up. Straight to the shot, we hitting my cup. Live in the city, you know that we buck. Turn it to cruise, this shit good as fuck. I got some back, I'm fucking with her. Shotty Rick Dick, just look at her butt. I need some bus, so I call her the plug. Man, you already know what it is. You trying to find Shotty up in this bitch. I know. They calling on my phone, they calling on my phone. They calling on my phone, they calling on my phone. What you want? Where you at? We got to put you on. They calling on my phone, they calling on my phone. They calling on my phone, they calling on my phone. What you want? A couple of grams of strong. Where you at? We got to put you on. And you know how we coming up in this bitch. Big Tennessee, Jacktown, stand up. Jackson, Tennessee up in this bitch, knocking doors down now 2020. Yo. Yeah, I don't give a fuck with this one. Yeah, a couple of grams of strong. Yeah, we got to put you on. Shot. Yeah. Chase Wayne Shout. Jackson, Tennessee up in this bitch. Stand up. East side. It's all right. Make some move up, make some shake, I'm up all night, I'm losing patience, count money, in my sleep, I'm sick of time, and sitting waiting, beating each and all the face, I'm killing the beat, and when I'm racing, you ain't on my level, your niggas just facing, come in the first, I don't get you to take it, you know better to think off the plan, I'm starting to get off of vision, and percolate, shit, you shaking it, another thing hitting me, and I'm on face, and we killing niggas, just you think you should repeat. I'm rapping so clear, ain't none of them feeling me. Man, I swear niggas be acting like bitches sometimes. Niggas really like that bad. This track. Argue and shit, cause I ain't wanna pick up my motherfucker. I tell you what, I said, you know I don't wanna fuck with you, man. That's my motherfucking phone. That's my phone calls. What the fuck is you talking about? Mastermind radio, that's good. It's your boy, that shine. And you dropping numbers, jewels off our 2020. Mastermind radio. That's how we come up. Bringing the funk, SKs, AKs, we already stepping it up. Rushing and stepping in the gym, killing the pieces up in the gym. The blood fussing up on the chin. Always in the red, don't need no friends. Stacking and working in the gym. special attention, I say it again. Tell me honest that you hear when I snap. I still with some perfect connection, no cap. Smoking the weed, we never was out. Shot at my phone, he needed him out. Feeling some colors, I'm feeling them out. Another fuck call, they needed a half. That's in myself from the hours I clock. Hustling flows the way that I rock. Tell me when these fans get it too hot. I know I'm a mix, just watch how I pop. I'm doing my thing, I get wins I hop. Run up on me, you ready to shot. I pay to be running from my brand new block. We coming with us, and this how we rock.
You already know we're going to go through this turned all the way fucked up in J-Town. Jackson to Memphis, all the way to Minnesota, baby. Dropping number 2 is all to the turn up. Yeah. Mastermind Radio, bitch.
We have to go back to what young brother here referred to as the house Negro and the field Negro. Back during slavery. There was 2 kinds of slaves. There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro, they lived in the house with master. They dressed pretty good. They ate good because they ate his food. What's that? They lived in the attic or the basement, but still they lived near the master. And they loved their master more than the master loved himself. They would give their life to save the master's house better than the master. The house Negro, the master said, we got a good house here. The house Negro said, yeah, we got a good house here. Then the master said, we need to do. That's how you tell a house Negro. If the master's house caught on fire, the house Negro would fight harder to put the blaze out than the master would. If the master got sick, the house Negro would say, what's the matter, boss? He identified himself with his master, more than his master identified with him. And the king of the house Negro and said, let's run away. Let's escape. Let's separate. But the house Negro would look at you and say, man, you crazy. What you mean separate? Whoever's got a bigger house than this. Whoever's got a better clothes than this. Whoever's got a better food than this. Whoever's got a house Negro. You know what the Negro is called a house Negro. And that's what we call the Negro, but we still got some house Negros running around here.
And you already know how we coming up in this bitch. You know how we come dropping jewels out 2020. Yeah, how Welcome to that dirty, dirty dime. Nigga Tennessee. 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 Tennessee, LCP, located down on that east. Royal Lawrence and Marsh Street. Can't forget about Parkway East. Off the leash, off the chain. Looking wild in Caroline. Cause got a 9 and I got a rusted 12 gauge 6-shooter revolver found up in my closet, man. Put that shot in my jeans. Walking down on Caroline. Police came on my street. I ain't did a damn thing. Came to my mama's house and took off my guns, man. Welcome to that dirty, dirty dime. Nigga Tennessee. 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 Mary Lane is where I was raised. Parkview is where I stay. Deep in the Caroline. Park Ridge and Park Trace. Hazelton and Fairmont. All these streets be turned up. LCP don't give a fuck. They down to shoot some niggas up. Got the Henny in my cup. About to roll another blunt. In that dirty, dirty hell, nah, you can't get no front. My cousins got it sold up. Locked down the whole block. That's how Jackson niggas rock. We got to make some shit pop. Welcome to that dirty, dirty dime. Nigga Tennessee. 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 Oh.
And just in case somebody don't understand that hook, I was saying dirty dime. It's in 10, Tennessee. Welcome to that dirty dime, Tennessee.
Chance White shotty up in the gym. You know how we coming, dropping jewels all the tune. Hey, turn this shit up, man. Turn this shit up. Chance White. Jackson stand up. Stand up.
I've been trying to get it squeezed, nigga, get it on my hand. This vanilla ice cream, I'ma get it all in my I'ma shine, make a scene, nigga, back in my dreams. Just see in the morning, like a little cutthroat. Dodging, I don't know what else to side, but we shining right now. I'm a star, every night, I do it like you right now. Right now. Tonight's my night, in the mood, feeling right. She my motivation, I know we gon' make it. Look at the rhythm, we facing being rich is always found business. She's so independent, knowing that I'm always getting it. I can see it in my vision. I just put my soul anywhere to the world. And then maybe I last night, damn right, I'm gon' live my life. Dancing in the moonlight, look at baby, you a star. Put my soul up in these bars, let you visualize my art. See what's deep up in my heart. All you do is do your part. That's gon' take us really far. We may continue to get the greater versions once I'm on the scene. It's more potential that we reach and haven't seen us at our peak. I'm a king, you my queen. They ain't stopping anything, cause one day we gon' reach our dream. Put a plane up on the scene, I know they don't just look at face. Wishing they can take our place, because the road we back, I make it do it for a week. We gon' make it, baby, first place.
He snapped him, boy, I'm telling telling you.
Chance Wayne shot it, let's step up in my series. I just woke up this morning and I still trying to turn this shit up. It's time to that's when I'm already up the Dutchess of Phoenix Street. So in the fuck up, Shake Sound, East Side, we live. Yeah, you know how we coming up in this bitch. Mastermind radio, let's get to the pull up on my brother and I'm sliding on the east side of the seat. Big tank, turn this shit up. Shine, swine, shout.
Slide on the east side, pull up on my brother, yeah, he in that candy paint ride.
Straight like that. Motherfuckers always be rolling clean in the J. You feel it, you don't, you don't. They say you know you bumping when you sample your own self, right? I mean, I'm bumping. Sampling my own shit. Chevy Days is basically a sample of the first song that I did on New World Order from Jackson to Memphis. That one song, Ride With My Brother Looking Clean in the Chevy. Turn on your block, got the bitches staring at me. You know. So it's a sample of that song. Anyway, back to the mixtape. We almost at the end of this joint. I think this is the end.
Greenwood, Fairmont, our summers always turned up. 86, cause this got the trust sitting up. Working journal in my Kobe beard, I get booked. Rocking up the stage, and I know them haters mad as fuck. So slow the club up. Niggas trying nuts, try to snatch my chain in that Max gun butt. Cracking, never slacking, in this party loud as fuck. Here to have a good time, I ain't here for no grind. Yeah, in my ride, right down on the east side. I'm with my car, cause she like the way I grind. I'm alive, and I'm always gonna get mine. Wake up early, get on work with money, I bring on my mind. It's my time to shine. 20 ain't no stopping me this time. I'm already on the waiting on my next line. Waiting on my well, damn it.
So yeah, we at the end of that mixtape. Make sure everybody that's subscribed to my channel, I really suggest that y'all go check that mixtape out. You know, as y'all can see, for anybody that tuned in long enough to hear the music, your boy really be snapping. Shoot, that whole mixtape. The whole mixtape, I was rapping fast. Majority of the songs I was rapping fast. Like I said, that's really when I learned how to rap fast. You know, the triplet flow is what some people call it. I know that other people go by other names, but shoot, I know the name best for it. Only name I know best for it is the triplet flow. You know, some people call it the triplet flow, but whatever. But yeah, I was doing the triplet flow down there through the whole mixtape from beginning to end. This is no doubt a classic in my perspective. It's a classic. It's well put together. And then it has a video to, you know, the main song that I did, which is 1, 2, 3 with featuring Tatiana Jocelyn. Anybody that does a feature with me, you know, part of MMR Click, you know, part of the team. And then some other features of other artists are also, you know, featured on the mixtape. We got a whole lot of people on the mixtape, you know, shit, a whole lot of underground rapper, a whole lot of underground talent. They really did their thing on the mixtape, you know what I'm saying? They really did their thing and performed well. And I'm happy for everybody that's out there doing their thing still underground, you know, but starting to blow up in their own way, you know, getting shows, doing features with people, even if you move to a whole nother underground scene in a whole different state doing your thing. You know, shoot, I hope the best for everybody that was with MMR Click, did a feature with MMR Click and hopped on the mixtape. Shoot, I appreciate everybody that hopped on it and did a song. You know, but like I said, shout out to Tatiana Jocelyn. Shout out to Trey. Shout out to who else we got? My cousin Tato, shout out to him. And yeah, that's the only features that we got on this mixtape. And got my cousin Tremaine on this mixtape. And make sure y'all go check out his solo tape, man. Grown and Sexy Gas. The abbreviation for it is Gas, you know. But make sure y'all go check that out. I really suggest that mixtape too. Get y'all a hard copy from him and check out that tape, man. He snapped through the whole tape. It's a real well put together mixtape. You know, it sounded real clear, it sounded real good. And just through the whole tape and just snapping, you know what I'm saying? And he's also part of MMR Click because we got a lot of songs together. But that's his solo mixtape. It's also featured somebody else on there towards the end of the mixtape, but I really didn't count that. But it's featuring one of his homeboys that he did a song with from North Minneapolis. You know, from hanging on the block. I mean, coming from the hood, hanging on the block. Never mind me. But yo, we got a lot of underground talent, man. People really be performing well, putting their all the blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. So, they are really doing their thing. So I suggest y'all check them artists out too on their own, because they do have YouTube channels too. So make sure y'all go check them out too. Like I said, Tatiana Jocelyn, you got Trey, you got Tato. You know, make sure y'all go check their pages out. I'm pretty sure they got I'm pretty sure everybody got their own mixtape, their own solo mixtape. No features, just them rapping. Y'all can see more of their talent and see what they sound like. Check them out. And then who else? Got my boy Scoobiano. Make sure y'all go check him out too. He on YouTube also, got his own YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go check out and see how he sounds. Should we really make some good, clear music, man? Should we really be putting in work? Should we got real talent? Like I said, underground talent, man. Niggas that really know how to rap. Sure, can you hang? Can you hang? But yeah, make sure y'all check them rappers out, man. We really be putting in work and putting our own money into this shit. We motivate ourselves. We put our own money into this shit. You know what I'm saying? We get up every day hustling, doing whatever we got to do. Ain't nobody saying that we rich. Ain't nobody saying that we balling. You know what I'm saying? Should we do what we do to get this bread and stack our money up, man, and invest in ourselves, and that's what brings us to do what we doing, man. So, you know, should be some underground rappers, man, but we legends. We legends, man. We've been rapping for a long time. I've been doing this, like I said before at the beginning of this video, since I was 13. So that's like 15 years, 15, 16 years. I'm 28 now. Soon to be 29, so yeah, it'll be about 16 years then. You know, so I've been in this game for a long time, been putting in work independently, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't signing no deals if it don't sound right. You know, I ain't signing no contract if it don't sound right. You know, I ain't the nigga that don't know how to read. Shoot, I know how to read what's in front of me, so shoot, you can't, you know, don't try to pull one over on me, you know, because I'll leave you alone. And go on about my business and still do my thing independently, because I'm going to get money regardless. And then are going to get paid regardless, whether y'all support it or not. I always remember that. You know what I'm saying? For the haters, for the people that want to try to keep the nigga low. And them are going to get paid regardless. Hating ain't stopping shit. Okay, what else I got? What else we got? Okay, for all those that want to know and is interested in you know, listening to me on streaming platforms, we got some original cuts that I never dropped before, old cuts that I did that was supposed to be part of the West Tennessee album but never made it out. We got an album that's gonna release January 21st, 2024. We will be releasing an album called Late Night Creep. So it will be available on streaming platforms, but as of right now, I don't know which one, but you know, should be on the lookout for that, I guess. You know, try to look me up on Spotify or something, you know. So we're gonna be releasing on some kind of streaming platforms and stuff. So just be on the lookout for that, and make sure y'all go check me out for all those that be listening to my music and listen to me rapping and keep it up. That mixtape will be releasing January 21st, 2024. So, and then we're gonna go through a list of the mixtapes that I want y'all to go check out on your own. I really don't go live that much on here. I really don't be posting that much on here, but I promise you, for those that don't know me and those that don't know what Mastermind Radio Records is, you know, I will be posting more often and going live more often on my YouTube channel. Enough of that leaving everybody in the dark shit, you know. It's time to start advertising and promoting, so you know, this is what it is. You know, we out here, Mastermind Radio, get ready for the world. And then Mark Click, y'all see all the artists' signatures up there on each planet. You know, everybody up there. And Mark Click, we coming for the world. You know, sure, anybody that want to be a part of Mark Click, all you gotta do is holler at your boy, get your boy, holler, get your boy, ring, get your boy, call. My phone number is on the mixtape. You know, my address is on the mixtape for y'all that want to know where I'm physically located at. For anybody that want a shirt, anybody that want clothes, make sure y'all check out my website, mastermindradio.com.co. Make sure y'all come holler at me, and we also got a little text box so y'all can text me and inbox me at the bottom of the website if y'all got any more questions. And I also got my YouTube channel posted up on there for, like I said, for new followers and new subscribers. Make sure y'all subscribe. Shane Swanee Shot up in this bitch. But we're gonna go through all the mixtapes that I got out. I want y'all to check out. Make sure y'all check out Shane Swanee Slow. This is part 2 of Slow because I got a mixtape called Slow. It's the first part where all the tracks is just slowed down on some Texas type of stuff. Some DJ Screw. Rest in peace, DJ Screw. I got him on my wall too. A big influence on me being on the South. But we got Slow 2, Ghetto Anger. That's a long mixtape name. Slow 2, Ghetto Anger. You know, so yeah, that's how I was feeling, Ghetto Anger. And I got a song called Ghetto Anger. You know, just a lot of tension on my chest going through back when I was trapping, you know. Back when I was trapping, going through a whole lot of shit. Motherfuckers want to beef with me. Motherfuckers want to hate on me. You know what I'm saying? Try to start shit with me, but I'm trying my best to avoid the shit. Avoid having to do some dumb shit that I don't want to do. End up in the place I don't want to end up in. You know, I'm sure this all good. We need haters, I guess. But yeah, we got Shane Swanee Slow Part 2, Ghetto Anger. That's a real story, Ghetto Anger. Then we got Tennessee Pimpin', which is basically just a couple of tracks from old mixtapes, but so they really ain't important. You know, y'all can just go ahead and listen to the whole mixtape. Neighborhood Kingpin, which I done played on here a lot, more than once on live. Everybody should be familiar with Neighborhood Kingpin by now. I done played it too much, I done performed it too much. We also making hard copies for Neighborhood Kingpin. I will be sending those out to old customers that done bought clothes from me in other states. You know, I'll be sending those hard copies out. So if I got your address, be expecting a poster of Shane Swanee, Underground Legend, and a legendary hard copy of Neighborhood Kingpin, and some information for y'all to keep up with. Make sure y'all keep up with me. So next we got Neighborhood Kingpin, MMR Click presents Neighborhood Kingpin. Then we got an old mixtape, you know, if y'all wanna go back and listen to some of my old back in the backyard music, in the shack, you know, underground tapes that I was dropping back then, legendary underground tapes, you know. Y'all wanna go back and see how I originally sounded back when I was younger than what I am. 16, 17, 15, 14. You know, me and my little cousins and them and Jackson rapping. You know, you could feel that we was young, and you could feel that, you know, you could tell we was in the yard rapping. You know, you can just hear the background. It's just, you know, the atmosphere. You could tell that we was some kids in the backyard rapping. You could feel it in the music. And that's what I like best about my old music. That's why I go back and listen to it, whether it sounds good or not. You know, because I like to watch my growth, how I was sounding back then, but it don't make me cringe though, listening back to my old shit. I love listening to my old music, so it don't make me cringe or nothing like that. It just shows me how much I done grown since then. You know, I used to sound like this, now I sound damn near professional. Underground Legend. But yeah, Underground, what's that? Underground Collection. You know, it's all a collectible. It's being sold on hard copies too. You know, you're gonna have to pay a fee for that. You know what I'm saying? A couple of $100. If you want a hard copy of this. The first ones I'm giving out free, but if I make any more hard copies going out, since I got my old equipment back working, If I make any more hard copies, y'all gonna have to pay a fee for that, a couple of $100, no less, no more. But I guess I can't really say no more because it's building up value over time. So if y'all want a hard copy of these old mixtape as a collectible, a poster sent to you, you're gonna have to pay a fee for it. You know, you can't get the next one for free. You get the first one's free, but the next one can't be free. Underground Legend can't be giving away shit for free too much. Niggas get too happy. Then we got Chain Swain, Greatest Hits Part 2. Make sure y'all go check that out. I don't know if I'm making any hard copies of that because it's just old songs remastered. You know, my greatest hits, you know, my greatest underground hits, you know. So if y'all want to check them out, you know, remastered, sounding more clear, sounding more better with more bass, you know, make sure y'all go check out them old hits that I made, you know, the greatest hits. I never really put my mixtape out in one hit and called it greatest hits. It was, you know, the first time I did it, you know, it was like, damn, this is my first time putting all my hits on one mixtape, you know, because I never really saw it as having hits, you know, because I'm an underground rapper. But I was listening to my old shit and I'm like, man, these are classics, these are hits, you know what I'm saying? These are hits. In the underground, everybody was liking them and everybody was buying their mixtape. Like, I sold over 517 copies, made over $2,000 off of selling CDs, you know. These are classics and hits. And they valuable over time. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just put all my hits on one tape, remaster them, do them better, polish them up a little bit so people can hear what I'm saying more, and throw them all in one hit and call it greatest hits. You know, this is my greatest hits. You know, everybody else done did it in their life, you know, had a mixtape, you know, such and such greatest hits, you know what I'm saying? Ice Cube greatest hits, you know, all their greatest hits on one tape. It was my first time doing it. I was excited about it. Then we got Ghetto Anger demo tape. Y'all check that out. So it was just a couple of songs, 3 songs that slowed down and reverbed a little bit, slowed down, chopped it, but not really chopped and screwed, but slowed down. A couple of new songs that I had did at the time, you know. I wasn't really dropping any more music, but I was still kind of dropping singles. You know, I would come up with an idea, you know, I'd write it down, record it, and then put it out. So make sure y'all check a couple of songs out. And a few singles. Next we got I'm the CEO. I really like explaining this mixtape, but I'm gonna hold off on the time to do it. I guess I'll do that mixtape next on live, probably tomorrow. Go over a review of that and what inspired me to do that and call it that. I'm the CEO. Lil Chain MMR Clip presents I'm the CEO. Make sure y'all check out that tape. Then we got the first Slow. I never dropped the whole mixtape of Slow, the original Slow, because I just ain't had time to download all them songs and put them on YouTube and just been busy everywhere, you know, with other things. And then we got every song that I did a feature on with everybody from, you know, just MMR Click. It was legendary putting that mixtape together. Like I said, I redid a lot of the old songs that we did features on, you know, we all feature on, you know, and I threw a little bit of that Yo Gotti challenge in there, you know, I redid the song with him, you know, his open verse, you know, but all the songs is just from MMR Click, you know, back here on this poster, everybody on that poster, you know, we mastered all the songs I did with them and I released them up under that mixtape name, you know, MMR Click. You know, just let everybody know we got a whole clique going on. Shit, you never know who I know. You know, I got motherfuckers that got love for me and they fuck with me. You know, so it's MMR Click or it's nothing else. MMR Click. A whole team. Even the ones that don't rap, because, you know, we got some niggas over here that don't rap, you know. They really live that life. We ain't gonna speak on that. Then we got Casting Spells, Deep in the Underground, Part 2. This is Part 2 from the first Deep in the Underground. Make sure y'all check that out. Underground Legends documentary. Then we got Sounds of the Underground featuring Tremaine and Deezy. We did a mixtape. We all did a mixtape together and dropped it. Make sure y'all check that out.